Hi there, I'm Dark Shades, and for those of you who have been following me, I normally talk about issues and problems and things that we experience and we're not quite sure how to deal with it. Now today I'm going to be talking about how to heal ourselves, and the weird thing about healing is that a lot of us don't realise that we need to be healed unless we've had an accident or we might have had some illness or injury. We kind of assume that we're well. However, injury can take a myriad of forms, from childhood trauma to witnessing something traumatic, breakdowns in relationships, domestic abuse, a volatile argument, or excessive addictive behaviours. They can all leave us feeling hurt inside and in a state where we're not healed, and we go around with this open wound inside us, interacting with other people who also have open wounds. And if we don't realize that there's something wrong with us, how do we put that right? This video is about healing. How do we heal ourselves from hurt, from pain? How do we resolve it, especially when it affects our behavior and others? For the last few years of my time, I've been walking around like a human time bomb. I wasn't sure what would trigger off a reaction. I wasn't sure why I would get emotional. I wasn't sure why I would give an angry response. And I wasn't sure why I would react in some of the ways that I did. And it was because there were some unresolved issues. I didn't think that I had anything wrong. And it's like a lot of people that we interact with, we talk to them, we talk, on a one-to-one or in groups, not knowing how someone is feeling inside, not knowing that what we could say could trigger a reaction. Sometimes when you see people hit out or swear or, even kill somebody, it's because they've got hurt inside that they haven't healed. They've got wounds, what I call open wounds. And until we heal the rift within ourselves, the object that is causing a disruptive cycle, we cannot heal ourselves, because what it is perpetuating the same behavior. Now, healing is an intensely personal and subjective experience. So what method of healing can work for one person won't work for another. It really depends on the individual's upbringing and their life experiences and the impact it has on the individual. For example, a child who has witnessed domestic abuse, or a soldier who has witnessed their best friend being blown up, will act totally differently from somebody who's had an argument with their best friend. So when you're thinking about whether or not you are whole, think about the pain you've been through and what you've done to try and heal that pain. Have you tried to deny it? Have you suppressed it? And it's still there, lurking in the undergrowth. Healing can only happen when acceptance of the situation overrides the pain that has been felt over time, and the individual is able to transcend the grief, trauma, pain caused by those life experiences and the incidences that caused it. Healing is deferred when the person in pain minimizes the impact of injury. And a lot of us do that. We are hurt and we tend to justify it and rationalize it. When somebody hurts us, we kind of think, oh, well, we're being unreasonable. They didn't mean it. And so we minimize it. But it doesn't do anything for the pain that we're feeling. When we think of healing, sometimes we think of the supernatural or health practitioners healing us. But there are some ailments that only the person who's feeling the pain can resolve. So it is about monitoring your emotions. It is about feeling the feeling and checking in on yourself. Don't neglect yourself, because you do need attention. When you've been hurt, you need to be healed. And we can't have walking time bombs around the place, because that is when you enter relationships and nobody knows what it takes when somebody ticks off. Sometimes you see people go in a frenzy and like, bloody hell, only said, not realizing what you only said is a trigger to what happened before. So often through self-reflection, self-acceptance, allowing yourself to feel the pain, writing down your emotions associated with the pain, and or the pain or the behavior, and if necessary, seek professional help. But pain is real, whether it's because you're grieving, whether it's because somebody's broken your heart, whether it's because you feel abandoned or isolated, or maybe physical pain, somebody's hit you or beaten you up, or whatever it is. You need healing, so don't minimize it. You have a right to nurture that pain and then grieve over it and then let it go. So that is what I'm going to say about healing today. This is Dark Shades, and I hope you found this useful. Ciao for now.